66 million years ago, a rock the size of a city ended the reign of the dinosaurs. But what if it missed? Imagine opening your door this morning to the distant thunder of a T-Rex hunting, oceans still ruled by Mosasaurs, and mammals, us, waiting in the wings. Stay with me, because rewinding that single cosmic dice roll reshapes every chapter of life on Earth, including ours. With no impact winter to choke the sky, the late Cretaceous keeps rolling. Shallow seas still split North America into Laramidia and Appalachia. Steamy monsoons feed fern jungles, where herds of duck-billed hadrosaurs thunder by. Top predators, T-Rex in the west, Appalachiosaurus in the east, keep mammals scurrying underfoot, their evolutionary big break postponed by millions of years. Free from mass extinction, dinosaurs keep innovating. Ceratopsians sprout ever wilder horns for display wars, Raptors refine feathered wings for longer glides, and Titanosaur giants push the limits of Earth's biomass. In the oceans, Mosasaurs climb higher in the food chain, suppressing early sharks. Evolution's accelerator stays flawed, yet every new adaptation further sidelines mammals, whose world remains strictly nocturnal and underground. Fast-forwarding 10 million years, the tectonic plates expand the Atlantic Ocean, propelling India northward toward Asia. Consequently, the once immense western interior seaway gradually diminishes in size. The climate undergoes significant fluctuations, with monsoons becoming more seasonal, and the commencement of polar ice's initial, tentative advance. Dinosaurs encounter novel habitats, including arid interiors, rising mountain ranges, and shrinking coastlines. Some dinosaur lineages adapt into desert specialists, while others follow the retreating shorelines. Conversely, cold-blooded giants residing in higher latitudes experience the onset of frigid temperatures. Flowering plants, or Angiosperms, are like the party animals of the plant kingdom. They've spread across the continents, transforming prehistoric landscapes into a vibrant rainbow of colors. Nectar, the sweet liquid that flowers produce, is like liquid gold, attracting a diverse array of creatures. Beetles, early bees, and fluttering night shift moths all compete to sip it. Meanwhile, small feathered dinosaurs have evolved longer snouts and brush-tipped tongues to reach the nectar. This floral revolution has a profound impact on the environment. It pumps more oxygen into the air and helps to lock in more carbon in the soil, which helps to cool the global climate. It's a subtle change, but it's enough to make a difference and shape who will survive and thrive in the future. Even without an asteroid, Earth endures its own slow-motion apocalypse. The Deccan traps, megavolcanoes in what is now India, erupt for tens of thousands of years, flooding half a continent with lava and pumping sulfur and CO2 sky-high. Greenhouse heat first steams the planet. Acid rains etch forests, yet most dinosaurs ride it out, evolving heat-dissipating crests and thinner eggshells. But the stage is set. When the eruptions finally ease, a snapback cooling looms. When the Deccan skies finally clear, Earth's thermostat overshoots. Global temperatures nosedive by up to 8 degrees. Snow reaches what is now Nebraska. Polar nights stretch for months. Dinosaurs confront their first real winters. Feathered raptors migrate or burrow, while bulkier, wool-plumed ceratopsians lumber through frost-bitten forests. For the first time, warm-blooded fur gives mammals a decisive edge, small but history-bending. Long winters carve out nocturnal niches. In burrows warmed by communal nests, rodent-like multituberculates grow bulkier, sprout ever sharper incisors, and venture out under auroras to raid insect eggs. Some early primate forms perfect stereoscopic vision for moonlit tree hopping. For the first time in 100 million years, a handful of mammals weigh more than a Thanksgiving turkey, but they still hunt by silence, because any dawn call might summon a hungry troodontid. Fast forward to 45 million years ago. Dinosaurs still own the daylight, but in the shadowy canopy of equatorial forests, our story stirs. Early primates, cat-sized, big-eyed, tail-balancing acrobats, leap between bromeliad pools, tasting sweet flower nectar instead of blood. Opposable thumbs evolve for gripping slick branches, and color vision sharpens to spot ripe fruit beneath towering cycads. They're tiny footnotes in a saurian epic, yet every successful jump buys a little more brain and a little more time. 40 million years ago, the Indian Plate's relentless shove into Asia towers the newborn Himalayas sky high. Those ice-clad walls reroute jet streams, birthing mega monsoons that drench lowlands and chill upland basins into alpine meadows. Dinosaurs split. Shaggy, yak-sized Ceratopsians graze the high pastures, while sure-footed raptors evolve ice-gripping talons. Down in the warm southern foothills, tree-dwelling primates gorge on monsoon-ripened figs, safe for now from the cold-blooded giants above. 30 million years ago, the Himalayas have grown tall enough to lock away entire monsoons. Without their steady rain, continents dry, and the planet's first great grasslands roll out like a green ocean. Hadrosaur herds swap jungle stripes for dappled prairie camo and evolve lawnmower beaks to mow silica-tough blades. Wolf-sized raptors coil their legs like springs, built for 50-kilometer-an-hour sprints. And hoof-toed mammals, now antelope-sized, learn that in open country, life or death is measured in meters per second. 15 million years ago, Antarctica locks into its deep freeze and a new climatic pendulum swings. Brutal ice ages that come and go like tides. Glaciers scrape continents bare. Sea levels yo-yo by 100 meters. Packs of feather-mantled raptors learn to cache kills in permafrost, while muscular 2-meter-tall primates called Australopithecus borealis crack marrow bones with river stones under frozen starlight. Intelligence is no longer a side quest, it's the only survival strategy. "5 million years ago, sparks change everything. Hominins, we'll call them Homo Ignis, learn to coax flame from riverbank flint. Firelight pushes back the dinosaur night shift. Predators hesitate at the orange wall. Heat unlocks marrow and seeds, fueling bigger brains. Raptors answer with new tactics. Coordinated dusk assaults, eyes shining like embers beyond the glow. For the first time, intelligence and teamwork, not fangs or feathers, decide who owns the dark. 1 million years ago, language strings sparks into strategy. Tribes of Homo Ignis quarry basalt to raise waist-high walls and dig fire-ringed gardens. Agriculture starts, not wheat but drought-tough grasses first sown by Hadrosaur herds. Raptors circle the villages at dusk, testing gaps. Some are driven back by slingstones, others learn to follow human harvests, snapping rodents and keeping fields clean. For the first time on Earth, 2 apex intelligences enter a wary, unfinished treaty, each shaping the other's evolution. 100,000 years ago, the ice retreats just enough to open green corridors across Africa's high savanna. Here, Homo Ignis lantern hunters strike a daring bargain, not with raptors but with Troodon, fox-sized night stalkers whose eyes shine like moons. Humans herd antelope into torch-lit funnels. Troodon packs slash the escape line, driving quarry back toward waiting spears. At dawn, the kill is shared. Meat for brains, marrow for fire, entrails for feathers. 2 species hunt as one, and the grasslands hold their breath. Elders press claw and palm into wet clay, sealing the pact for all generations. 10,000 years ago, flood-rich river plains bloom into the first bronze city-states. Human farmers yoke hadrosaurs to drag twin-share plows. Wool-crested ceratopsians haul basalt for torch-lit ziggurats. Gallimimus couriers blur along trade roads, quivers of raptor-quilled arrows rustling at their saddles. By night, sharp-eyed Troodon wardens stalk the granaries, feathers whispering above any squeak of theft. Molten copper and tin pour into spearhead molds, and on polished ceratopsian frills the first laws are etched. Partners may not prey on partners. Civilization, brittle and shining, has arrived. Today, from orbit, Earth glitters with twin signatures, human sodium glow and bioluminescent Troodon script. In the mile-high canyons of Neo-Pangaea City, glass skyways hum with Hadrosaur freight airships, while maglev loops thread the towers. At street level, raptor guilds patrol data markets, claws tapping holographic keys. River channels churn as Mosasaur tugboats nudge container barges the size of stadiums. A fragile peace holds, Climate councils, co-chaired by Feather and Flesh, race to cool the seas they both depend on. Two dominant minds now pilot the same planet. One misstep, and that cosmic dice roll finally comes due.